There we go. That's nice. Okay, the Discord notification immediately went off from what I can see, so that's good. Maybe it's because it's been so long. About a week since I last streamed. Let me see. Just make sure that I am actually live on Twitch. It doesn't say that I'm live on Twitch right now, actually. What's going on? What is going on? Okay, this is actually somewhat worrisome. Okay, like it said that I was live for a moment. Okay, there we go. I am, in fact, live. Okay, so I'll give it a few minutes, and I'm sure a couple of you will jump in at some point. And if you're watching the SAS VOD, my sincerest of apologies for being late on my stream by about an hour. Usually I get out of work at 7, but today I had to stay until closer to 8:30. Space 18 says hello. Hello to you, Ultra Pranks. I'm here though. Well, thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. How are both of you doing tonight, actually? Good? Alright, sweet. That is good to hear. Oh my goodness. Should I even animate later? I don't know. I'm exhausted. I worked a 10-hour workday at my day job. Just unbox and set up my new monitor. Sweet. How do you like it? Ultra Pranks. So school was great. A kid was trying to fight me because I said emo. He thought I said a racial slur. I can't think of one that rhymes with emo. But, I mean, maybe you just said it in such a way. I don't know how you mistake emo for a racial slur. I don't know either, because again, like, I can't really think of any that rhyme with emo. Also, it's a she. Oh, okay. That actually explains a little bit more why it happened. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think I'm going to have as much tact as I try to have at times tonight, considering that I am dead inside. I am still alive though, according to the title. But that's just a front. I'm faking it. However, I kind of wanted to actually update you guys on the little something, since I feel like I haven't been very communicative when it comes to YouTube and what I'm doing over there. Today I released a video talking about the 3DS in late 2021, but that video was not shot with what is going to be my main camera when we fix up everything upstairs. Oh, awesome. We got a new follower by Haas and a bunch of numbers. Thank you so much for jumping in, and I do very much appreciate it. Actually, I should give you the courtesy of reading it out loud. Haas 00312 underscore 00312 underscore 00312. Thank you so much for jumping in, and I hope that you're having a wonderful night. Maybe it's because of all that. Oh, jeez. Maybe there's a lot in her ears and it messes up her hearing. I really can't comment on that, but it sounds like you have had a pretty rough day. It sounds like that's still biting you to this day. well, to this hour. Maybe her frequency range is from 20 hertz to like 20 kilohertz. So her voice can get very high pitched, I see. I also found a $100 gift card under my bed, and it expires in 2 years. LOL. I'm gonna go for a little shopping spree. By all means, go for it. What do you have in mind, actually? Bruh, she's getting in my face. Like, what the... I mean... Jesus. And she's getting so close to me. She tried pushing me off my chair and put her hands around my neck. Wow, she is violent. She's so aggressive. Jesus. You know, you should be able to practice self-defense here. She's got issues, bro. It sounds to me like she was just trying to look for somebody to kind of take her anger out on. Because that does seem pretty odd. Okay, it looks like more of the Twitch people / YouTube people might actually be jumping in soon, considering that Discord actually just launched the notification, and I've been live for almost 7 minutes. I pepper sprayed her and pushed her, and she fell like really bad. You did what you had to do, I suppose. So what happened to you after the fact? Like, did you get in trouble, or what exactly ended up happening? She was struggling with getting up. I mean, if I got pepper spray, then I probably would too, just because I wouldn't be able to see. Nah, I didn't get in trouble. Sounds incredibly convenient that you didn't get in trouble there, because like this is, I mean, one time in high school I also kind of had to defend myself in a similar way against a girl that for some reason she thought that it was funny to slap me in the face. And I would let her have her way. But one day, after like me asking many times for her to stop doing that because I didn't like it, she never listened. And every time it just got harder. So I struck back, and then she said, "Oh, I really didn't know that it was that painful. I really didn't know that it would hurt." And I was like, now do you understand that was kind of, that wasn't okay? That I wasn't okay with that? And she was like, yeah, I get it. I'm sorry. She actually ended up apologizing. It's like, wow. I mean, I hope I never have to do anything like that again. I didn't hit her, for the record. The teacher saw her do it to me. She didn't do anything. If she doesn't anything else, I'm gonna hit her with my Chromebook. Jesus Christ. I do not advocate for any kind of violence. So please, by all means, try not to do that, but trust me, I get the sentiment there. Man. Oh, right. What I was going to show you guys is actually this. Oh. So this is the new camera that's going to be used for the Tech Summit videos, not for the podcast, but for the videos and thumbnails, and maybe even more professional freelance use. So this is the Sony A7 Mark III, which finally came in the mail. I already have this microphone from DD. I think it's called the VMic D3 Pro. So that's the one I've got attached to this, and I've got two 256 gigabyte SD cards on here. So pretty good stuff. I had to buy the lens separately, unfortunately, but there it is. Eternal Fable says hello over on Twitch. Thank you so much for stopping by. I feel like it's been quite a while, actually. How have you been doing? Ultra Prank says my school is pretty ghetto. You got that camera with swag bucks? No, I did not use any swag bucks. And I feel ya. When I was in high school, that was also a ghetto place. At least my freshman year was, and then like things changed quite a bit actually going into like the rest of my high school career. Hang on, I'm getting a phone call. Alright, time to catch up with some comments. I put some hot sauce and pepper in the pepper spray, so that was even worse. Jesus Christ, you got experimental there. I have officially started high school, and I don't like it very much. What? Why is that? On the bright side, I go on the boat once again. Oh right, you do tend to go on the boat from time to time. The amount of work is just not cool. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, what, you might have about 7 or 8 subjects per day, not including lunch. So if each class leaves you homework that's due on the next day, then yeah, that is going to feel pretty overwhelming. So I am sorry to hear that. I don't remember it being that aggressive in terms of homework for me when I was in high school. My brother wants to build a PC, but he doesn't know much about hardware, so I told him not to build this year and to do research on hardware and things like that. That is good advice. I recommend that advice. He said it because he wants to use it for college and gaming. I get that. Now's not the time, though. If he needs a computer for college and it's nothing demanding, honestly, I would consider getting maybe like a cheapo laptop, honestly. Until GPU prices start to regulate. I'm sure high school won't be hard for me. Yeah, right, everyone says that. Well, that's not true. I think everyone is afraid of high school. Hey, well, thank you very much for that subscription. NHOJNI Vec05 over on YouTube. I do very much appreciate it. And I hope that you have been enjoying the videos, and I hope that you're enjoying this live stream too, if you're watching. I got 7 periods in my middle school. The schedule was changed. For some reason, this might not make sense to you, but this year it feels lonely. I guess that you can say, because there aren't any big students anymore. It's us who were the big kids. There are no kids telling us to go in. What? Oh, I see. Like, because you are the seniors per se in your school, like, you don't have any more guidance from anyone else, like telling you, hey, like, dude, like, go here or go there. Like, you're the one who would be giving that kind of guidance. I would say that personally, well, the 8th grade sucked for me, so I don't think I should compare it to that. I have 4 periods. You only have 4 periods? That's interesting. The front end, stuff like that, I believe we were the biggest 6th graders, but smallest 8th graders. Interesting. I mean, you mean like in terms of like the size of the classroom, like how many people were inside a grade? Bruh, 4 periods in high school, right? It sounds kind of unlikely. If I had 4 periods in high school, I would be pretty happy, because like 4 classes in college is actually pretty common. But when I found out that, you know, in college you pretty much only take between 4 to 5 classes for the most part, I was like, what? No way. That's insane. Because from high school, I was so used to having to take about 8 classes. I had 2 gym periods. For sake. Smallest is being inside 6 to 8. If you're short, since taller, you are the more tough and cooler guy. Interesting. Says Bloody Ben on his end. It is unfortunate that that's the dynamic over there. Not like how big we were physically, like height and stuff like that. Oh wow. Well, damn. It looks like your age is starting to catch up to you now. You are no longer the alpha. Eternal Fabled says there are 3,500 students in my high school. You know, you would be surprised, but that is actually pretty common. You would never think that many people would fit in high school, but they still manage. And somehow it feels like maybe there are like less than 1,000 at best, but yeah, like it can go up to 3,500, 4,000 as well. I ordered a Halloween decoration off of Amazon. It's a cocooned spiderweb corpse. It's 5'10". Holy. When will the 4,000 series come out? My guess is that we should be seeing it last year, around the same time that we saw the 30 series last year. So that would be sometime in September. But then again, I don't know. It's just my best guess. The 3090 is still the beta, while my GTX 1660 Super is the alpha. I disagree. Is the GTX 1080 Ti still good in 2021? Uh, I wouldn't buy a PC with a 1080 Ti anymore. But if hey, well, Space 18, well, thank you so much for that $5 donation. I very much appreciate it. That super chat. He says, I know it's not much, but consider this a thank you for your amazing content. Man, if anything, I have you to thank, as a matter of fact. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And I do hope to continue to provide good content to you all moving forward. Space 18. I almost said SpaceX. Space 18 once more. A sincere thank you. So I wouldn't really buy a PC this year with a GTX 1080 Ti, but I wouldn't be rushing to upgrade either if I already had a PC with a 1080 Ti. At least that's my take. Eternal Fable says 8 classes all year though. First semester I have English, Math, Gym, AP, Psychology, Spanish, and Band. Those are 6 classes, not 4. Second semester English and Math, switch with History and Science. So you would be taking 6 classes actually per semester, not really 8. Do they still make the 10 series? No. Except for maybe the 1660 Ti Super and the 1650, maybe, like, at best. But Nvidia's not making 1080 Ti's anymore. They're not making 1080s or 1070s anymore. Hell, I'm pretty sure that they aren't even making 2000 series GPUs anymore. I'm still going to boot camp. That's going to be a doozy. I was crawling in the mud and my teacher told me now, paint that mud. Oh, that's right. Your art teacher is like a military person too. Do you think GeForce Now is good? Yes, I do. Unfortunately, while I do think that it is a very good service, it just doesn't have games that I care about personally, but that's just me. I am a very picky player. I like my RPGs, I like my turn-based games, and the fact that there isn't a single Final Fantasy game on GeForce Now is what's keeping me away from it. Otherwise, I would probably be all up on it. But Stadia has Final Fantasy 15. They also have Octopath Traveler. So, like, they do have options. I have to buy the games again, but the options are still there, at least. Classes rotate on an A day, B day schedule. Oh. Okay. So I have 4 periods. AP Psych and Gym is on A day, and Spanish and Band are on B day. I see. Okay, now that makes more sense. Will the 16 series be discontinued? Of course, at some point it will be. If they haven't been already, that is. English and Math are daily. I see. So those 2 subjects you always have to take. Bruh, who cares about the 2000 series? I mean, that's fair, yeah. The 2000 series GPUs were very underwhelming. That was probably the wrong time to upgrade, for me, in my opinion, because I had upgraded from a 970 to a 2080. And then I upgraded from a 2080 to a 3090. Which is, now that's great improvement. Do you like 1440p? Yeah, I have no issues with 1440p. I might upgrade this monitor to 4K actually. because my job might facilitate things. I might be able to facilitate things for myself that way. You should review the And Pro 2. What is that? Oh, okay. It's a keyboard. It looks a lot like the Snow Fox keyboard from Keymove. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, they even have software as well, which is good. I'm glad. They should always have software. So, I do very much appreciate that. Okay, I gotta hop off. See ya. Oh, no worries. Eternal Fable, thanks so much for stopping by, and I wish you a wonderful night. What's your pranks? Bruh, come on. You should really check out the Recon controller on Amazon. RIP 16 series, outdated monitor. Let me take another look at the Recon controller. It's a wired controller from Turtle Beach, right? Well, they have a wireless version, actually. And it's got, like, the Xbox design to it. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind checking it out. It's just that if I do, I don't think I would review it separately. I'm pretty sure that I would put it along with like, a video about which is the best controller for PC gaming. That's what I see myself doing with this, if anything. How's it going with the Fifine mic controller? Oh. So I myself have not opened the microphone yet. The box for it. But I will soon to test it because my review is actually supposed to come up next week for it. I didn't mean to put controller, my bad. Oh, sure, no worries. I didn't see a wireless version. Well, I'm seeing one. There's an Xbox wireless controller Recontact Special Edition. Maybe it's a bit different, but I don't know. Sounds to me like it is a Recon controller. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's called Turtle Beach Recon Controller Wired. Oh. Okay. Is it... I mean, I'm seeing an all black and an all white version over here. But it looks interesting. I would love to test out the D-pad on this, actually. It's wired, but it's still got a detachable cable, it seems, which I appreciate. Yeah, I can give it a go. But again, it's a review for the comparison video, if anything, that is. It's not from Turtle Beach, it's from Microsoft. Ah, okay, got it. So I was looking at the wrong one. Comes in black and white. Yeah, I see it. I think that the white one looks cluttered, while the black one still looks cluttered, but looks more neat. USB-C. Yeah, actually I noticed, like, just by the thickness of the tip, I was like, oh wow, it's gotta use USB-C. I didn't voice that though, but I figured. That is a big plus. However, if they were going to make the cable detachable, I think it would have been nice if they had added some kind of wireless functionality to it. That would have been great, actually. But these controllers are also pretty cheap, and they do have like extra features and things like that, so hey. Man, you love USB-C so much. Damn straight I do. Micro USB is the go. I disagree. USB Type B is the best connector. It has been the most reliable form of USB that I have ever used. USB Type B. You'll see it in like microphones and printers, sometimes even on speakers. You might see it on like external hard drives. You don't see it very often, but it's a very solid connector, and it's usually pretty thick. The Saucy Ramen. What's up, bro? Hey, how's it going, Mr. Saucy Ramen? Thanks so much for stopping by. And I hope that you're having a wonderful night so far. USB Type B? What the hell is that? It's actually what a lot of the Fifine microphones use. It's that connector that's like pretty blocky, and then it has like another indentation for it. It's like a big cable or tip in comparison to USB-C. No, I hate USB-C. Micro USB is better. You are just trying to get a rise out of me, Mr. Ultra Pranks. I know it. I know your heart and I know your soul. So don't you dare. Don't you ever test me. Because I will pass. I have the worst stat jokes ever. Will you now put your hands around my neck and try to push me off my chair? No. You have pepper spray. Deshant, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you're doing good. Tech Summit. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that quite a bit. And I hope that you're also having a wonderful night so far. I am, likewise, says the Saucy Ramen. I actually placed an order for the Go XLR and I'm pretty excited. Tired of using Voicemeeter. Hey, this is going to feel like a pretty massive improvement for you. So I very much hope that you enjoy your Go XLR. What microphone are you going to use with it? Just out of curiosity. Are you still going to delete your channel to get to us? Who knows, I could. Maybe I'll have a mental breakdown at some point and I'll be like, Ultra Pranks, and just like, and delete it and then say, no, wait, I take it back. And just like contact YouTube support and be like, Ultra Pranks hacked me and he stole my channel and deleted it for some reason. What if you put no thermal paste? If you don't put any kind of thermal paste between the CPU and the cooler itself, or I should say the heatsink, then your CPU is going to get a lot hotter a lot more quickly. It'll reduce its lifespan. It'll most likely thermal throttle a lot more. And yeah, like nothing good comes out of not putting thermal paste on it. Like you really should. I really want to get the Shure SM7B, but I'm using an Audio-Technica AT2035, I believe. Yes, the AT2035 is such a good microphone. I think you're really going to like it because I do remember when I streamed using my Go XLR and the AT2035. It was actually pretty awesome. Sounded pretty great. Chat loved it. So I think that you will too. And genuinely, I know that a lot of people really want a Shure SM7B, but it's really not needed. I mean, if you want to get it, of course, it's completely up to you. But I think that you should probably stick with more affordable dynamic microphones, because at the end of the day, you might want to get your money's worth. And if you're not making much money with the SM7B, then it will just end up being a bigger investment that you didn't really need to make. That's my advice to you after I made some irresponsible purchases myself. Oh, wow. You pronounced my name right. My repressed Indian genes are thanking you. Well, I'm very glad that I did. I'm happy to hear it. Can you put thermal paste on the laptop CPU? Laptop CPUs always have thermal paste on them already. I think I need to be honest. What you can do though is change what kind of thermal paste it has. Like some people like to use diamond something thermal paste, and it's pretty cool. Haas, I appreciate that follow again. Thank you. I understand that you're watching. That's part of your username. Jesus Christ. What's going on here, Haas? Tell me. What's going on here? These are too many follows. Are you like unfollowing me and unfollowing me back? I'm so confused. But thank you for the follow. The SM7B sounds like condenser is better. I disagree. The SM7B has a very unique sound to it. It's very hard to replicate with any other microphone. But a condenser microphone will give you more clarity. Like one microphone that sounds a lot clearer, cleaner, and well, it'll be a much bigger bang for your buck, would actually be the Samson Q9U. Or, well, no, actually, I apologize. I did not mean to mention Samson at all here, actually. I meant to say the Rode NT1A. That is a fantastic condenser microphone. I think that it is still like the best sounding condenser microphone that I have ever tested. A Samsung Q2U is really good, yes, but he would be downgrading if he got the Samsung Q2U instead. Yeah, I'm loving the AT2035. Always wanted to get into dynamic mics. Wait. Kind of sounds like you might have the AT2040, not the 35. Although I'm stick with the AT2035. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you are talking about the AT35. The AT2040 is a dynamic microphone. The AT2035 is a condenser microphone. Is Cooler Master good for cases and fans? I've used Cooler Master in the past. I think they're fine. What are extra PC fans for cooling the GPU? Sorry if it sounds dumb. It's to cool off the inside in general. Like it helps. Sure, like just with keeping things cool. hence helping to keep your GPU a little bit more cool, helping to keep your CPU a little bit more cool, and things like that. Shout out to Sweet Potato for jumping in, saying hi, Fran. Hello to you. Thank you for dropping in. You might be wondering, why are you wearing a turtleneck in the middle of the summer? I was under an air conditioner at work for the entire day. So that coldness actually kind of stuck around. My AC is off at the moment, and I'm wearing a turtleneck. What's the retail price for the Rode NT1A? The retail price for it is, I think, $230. Like, it's almost half of the price of the Shure SM7B. My XM3s hurt my ears so bad just after 10 minutes. Both lobes and canal. Know any pairs that I could try? The XM3s. Are you talking about the in-ears or the over-ears? Sweet Potato says, lols. I wasn't. But now that you point that out, haha, a little sus. Speaking of which, actually, you just reminded me of something very important, Sweet Potato, that I have to take care of. So Sweet Potato actually makes some really awesome crocheted goods, and I bought some stuff off of her. If any of you guys are interested, or maybe just want to take a look. Her website, I believe, is Little Starry Things, and if you want Sweet Potato, feel free to plug yourself in there. Okay. Okay. I just resolved that which I needed to do. Sweet Potato, let me know if everything went through. This person on TikTok made an audio change, the lows, mids, and highs, but it helped me understand the lows, mids, and highs better. Oh, okay. A visual representation and auditory as well can help quite a lot. Can you buy all black ones? I don't want to overpay for ones with RGB, like when it comes to the cases. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they have more muted versions. The over-ears. Oh, I see. Sorry for the typos. I resort to speakers for my PC setup, but AC and Hostmates ain't feeling it. Maybe even an open back pair, wireless or otherwise. You don't have to read my questions. Save your spit for the answer. It's okay, no worries. I like to read everyone's stuff out loud, if you don't mind, of course. So to answer your question, I can definitely understand why you're feeling some pain or some discomfort from Sony's XM3s. I personally find them pretty comfortable. But the ANC can easily, like, if it's overdone, it could start to hurt. So another pair to try out that probably won't give you said issues, or maybe less of them, actually. I would probably say the Microsoft Surface headphones. I think a lot of people forgot about those headphones, but yeah, like those headphones are fantastic. So the Microsoft Surface headphones. No, the fan, says Ultra Pranks. Oh yeah, totally. I'm sure that they have black fans. Or you might have to get them like aftermarket. Oh, hang on a second. Bro called Razer an audio brand. Oh, well, that was last week. Who's that? Package? Well, let me see what I can. Why is my package not open? Okay, my package is open, and it's Noah. Yeah. So they can see you. Yeah, what did you make? Oh, you need something. What do you need? Oh. You're by yourself here? Your mom isn't with you? Okay. Sure. I can leave it open. Mhm. I can't go. Why? Oh, it's okay. You can show me another time. Okay? I know. Hi guys, I'm sorry about that. Call me Tech Nanny. That was my nephew. And Sweet Potato got it. Alright, awesome. Happy to hear it. Did you know JBL has an EQ app for mobile? Ill. I bet it's a gross app. I'm kidding. Is JBL still bad? Does he just knock on your door? Yes, he just knocks on my door. And I don't know if JBL was that good or that bad, really. Yeah, I can see you. You're his uncle, right? Yeah, I am indeed his uncle. He is my nephew. He is my successor. He will take on the mantle of Tech Summit when I die. When that eventually happens. So everyone is going to be able to see a new Tech Summit. An innocent Tech Summit. A funnier Tech Summit. JBL follows the Harmon curve, so unless you don't like that, I mean, I don't really have a particular issue with the Harmon curve. Like there isn't anything specific about it that I dislike, but those that have followed the Harmon curve, or that do have like the like the Harmon branding on it in general, I tend to not really think that they sound all that great. No, I think JBL CQ is pretty good. They have presets for different genres of music. Okay. I just hope that those presets are actually tuned well. That's all. I'm doing this for your own safety, okay? I promise. What's wrong with Harman? I'm just not a fan of the sound in general, of the tuning. Mostly in the high end. I feel like there's just a little bit too much high end from Harman products. What you got against Harman? Oh, not much, you know. It's just that their high end can be a little bit overdone at times, that's all. Can be a little bit too bright. So much so that it can even sound a little tinny at times. Same with Bang and Olufsen, which have partnered with HP in the past when it comes to their laptop speakers and things like that. I got a lot against Sony, and that's fair. Highs are so great, if you say so, but I disagree. I want it to sound so bright. So bright. Then JBL is meant for you. That is what I can say over here on my behalf. Now, I'm definitely very excited to be able to test this camera out and get a little more used to it. I haven't been able to due to my day job, since now YouTube and Twitch are officially like just side gigs, at least for now. Bose is meant for me as well. I like Bose. I've tested a couple of Bose products, like speakers and headphones. Their headphones are really good. However, it's spelled, and I know you got it right. They have good bass, good bass. I listen to rap a lot, so Bose and JBL are good for me. Okay, well, fair enough. Yeah, like when it comes to hip hop and genres like that, a lot of people do like that punchiness, and I get that. I understand. I maybe don't want too much punch in there though. Kind of would want to tone that down a bit. But then again, it's been some time since I last just sat down and listened to music with headphones on, because I've just been blasting music in my car on my way to work and on my way back. I do listen to some classical music as well. Oh, okay. I also like classical music. And depending on the song, having a good amount of low end can actually help. D. Shant says, how's your job doing? Sucks less than Z algorithm. I cursed the YouTube hire. Well, my new job is pretty demanding. It is full time, so I'm there all day, every day. Shifts are usually long. They tend to be 9 hours. But yeah, I mean, like, this is at least a steady flow of income. But then that means that when I do have free time, I better dedicate that to YouTube. Which is why I know that I can't really stick to that job for forever. Mozart isn't that bad, to be honest. Oh, I mean, if you like Mozart, by all means. Mozart, there's nothing wrong with Mozart. I hate green messages, bro. You hate green messages? Or are you hating on people who have an Android device? Sweet Potato says, I have missed so much. You got a new job? Congrats. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sweet Potato. I do very much appreciate it. I do very much appreciate it. So like I said, the job is pretty demanding, but I just had to do it. Um, I'm grateful that I was able to do YouTube full time for about a year. Now I'm going to have to do it part time, but the channel will definitely go on. And I've also been working on my animation during some of my free time, so I'm trying my best to make the most out of it. All of my friends got iPhones. No, I've got an Android. I hate whenever I send green messages. Well, then that means you have to get yourself an iPhone then. You're on the wrong camp. I have an iPhone, however, it's not because I want to. But I'm sure you guys all already know that. Damn, you got my name wrong second time around. It's okay. Your amazing content makes up for it. Oh, well, thank you. I very much appreciate it, and I'm so sorry for butchering your name there. It was not my intention. I actually kind of forgot how I pronounced it earlier. I think I was just lucky. But still, I will continue to try until I get it right. I don't want to expose Fran, but he used to be a green bubble. Don't tell people. Ugh, how dare you? I don't want people knowing that, because if they know that, then they're going to think that I'm poor, and I just can't have that. I drive a Chrysler 300 Limited because it looks like a Rolls Royce, and the reason why I drive that is just a flex to make people think that I do indeed have money. But I don't. I don't want to, though. The Z Fold is better. Is that the phone you have? Man's got a Google Pixel. Like, nah, Samsung is the best. I'm actually really interested in the new Pixel phones that will be coming out this year. The Pixel 6. Well, yeah, we'll still be here, even if you don't do YouTube full time. I'm sure you will. All of you guys have been incredibly supportive. Yeah, they do appreciate it. Amazon has their own CPU. Really now? For some reason, I don't believe you. I wonder what it is that's making me think that. When will NVIDIA make a CPU? They have made CPUs. AMD has CPUs and GPUs. NVIDIA has made CPUs already. It's just that they don't make CPUs for desktops. They make CPUs for tablets, for the Nintendo Switch, and the NVIDIA Shield. The NVIDIA Tegra series of CPUs. So that's essentially what those use. Thanks again, Haas, for that follow. I'm going to check my stats later. This feels like just spam. I don't know what's going on here. For PCs, I don't think they're going to jump onto that train anytime soon. They should really prioritize having stock for their GPUs before they even think about bringing in a CPU. Animation, the Tech Nanny's plot thickens. What kind are you experimenting with at the moment? 2D animation. I'm actually working on an animated film. Where it's just a really long Dragon Ball Super fight, like Goku versus Vegeta, and it's just really long. I can actually open the file and maybe show show you guys a couple of stuff. So there are 4 phases to chapter 1. And it looks like chapter 1 might be around 30 minutes long. So we will have to see how that's going to be. I'm almost done with phase 1, but phase 1 has to end with real bang. Hang on, I'm loading up DaVinci Resolve right now so that I can go ahead and show you. Imagine Haas is... Imagine? I don't think I need to imagine, because I think it might be reality. Y'all gotta play PC Buildings Simulator and stop pestering our part-time YouTube. I like the idea of playing the simulator. I'll say that much. But I really don't mind the questions. I welcome them, if anything. Because it always gives me something to respond to. Now, I'm going to show you what I have here. I'll probably be able to do it with audio, so I'll see. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Hang on. I don't feel like it, he says. Okay, and let's go over to the live screen. Oh, we are in the wrong screen. Hang on. We'll fix that right away. That didn't do anything. Is that this? Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna play this now. I'm gonna pause the music. And here we go. Skype's still open, by the way. Oh, I know. Come on. Okay, there we go. Wait. Okay, yeah. Yes, I have a good motherboard. I've been animating this whole thing by myself, essentially. So it really takes time. I was away. And what did I miss? Well, nothing much. Just part of the animation. I'm just showing it to you guys, so because there was some curiosity about it. So let me show you guys what I've done so far. this part's a bit long, I admit. Hello, Leiden. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. So here there aren't any voice lines yet, because I haven't added them in. But this is essentially where we are at so far when it comes to the animation, and I really need to continue to work on that as well. Now, with that said, thanks to all of you for jumping in tonight. Let me go ahead and respond to some messages. Vimeo and ArtStation is where I got most of my inspiration and help for animation, from one artist to another. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the advice, and I'll look into it. You could try using Blender. It helps with scene compositing and makes it faster to transcribe in 2D. Yes, I have also heard of that. It requires learning Blender, which is why I'm like a little bit hesitant on that. So I think that would be something maybe for like after all of that, after chapter 1 is done, maybe for like chapter 2 or so. But I very much appreciate that piece of advice as well. Would you have gone a Threadripper? The answer is I really wanted to get a Threadripper, but it also involved getting a more expensive motherboard. I just didn't have that kind of money. Strange. I understand, yeah. I'm kind of leaving like almost as soon as you came in, and I do apologize for that. I have work tomorrow pretty early, and I still have to animate, so I need to try to squeeze in some work. Oh damn, bye. See you tomorrow after the boat. No worries. Have a wonderful night. You could try YouTube Shorts. Maybe the algorithm would like that. Maybe. It should be something that's rather simple to do. I would just have to think about what I would end up posting. I need time. I definitely need time. And all of this has been helpful. It's given me a lot to think about, not just in my animation, but also like when it comes to Z algorithm, which I will definitely keep into consideration. I'm not starting a TikTok. That is 100% not happening. Hey, good night and good luck with work. Thank you so much. Trust me, TikTok isn't bad. I don't like it. But anyway, to all of you, thank you so much for stopping by tonight, and I am going to be streaming again tomorrow night, so please make sure to stop by if you are interested, of course. So to all of you, have a wonderful night, and until next time, enjoy.